guys, this is Sierra and this is Reading Arsenal. Today's video is going to be sharing with you my long-awaited 2018 bookshelf tour. My books aren't in any particular order, but they're separated sort of into genres, but once I get into the overview, I will let you know what each section is. They're not in alphabetical order, I know that. We'll probably put them in alphabetical order in the future, but not at this time. Without further ado, let's get into it. So this is my bookshelf in its entirety. I have a small shelf that I use for manga and just little video games and other smaller comics that didn't really fit in with my shelving. I might do a small tour of that shelf later in the future. But anyways, here is my bookshelf. If you want to know, they're the Billy bookshelves from IKEA, and the fabric is also from IKEA that is in the backing that you may be able to see. Yeah, so this is my bookshelf. As I said, it's not organized in any specific way. The series are obviously together, but nothing too fancy. So yeah, let's just jump right into the actual shelves. I'm gonna go from this shelf here across, and then so on and so forth. So you'll get to see all my shelves in their entirety, including the knickknacks. I hope you enjoy this video, and please stay tuned for the rest. So at the very tippity top of my bookshelf, you'll notice some stuffed animals. These have a lot of significance to me. Save for the porg, I bought that guy recently. I haven't named him yet, so if you can figure out a name for that porg there, let me know. But anyways, these stuffed animals, the one on this end here is Quasimodo. He's like a horse. Yeah, I named him Quasimodo because I was very obsessed with the Disney movie The Hunchback of Notre Dame, even though I didn't realize that Quasimodo is not a good name for a thing to have. But anyway, I just call him Quasi. The next thing is a pug. I got it from my boyfriend, I believe, from a birthday or anniversary or something, and I forget his name. He might be like, I'm trying to think, his name is probably like Pugsy or something. Puggle or something. And the zebra there, his name is Chester. Let's just move on to the first actual bookshelf. So this up here is my top left corner bookshelf. You're gonna see my head poke in for a little bit. Don't I look attractive? This is mostly just, I'm not gonna show you every single book on these bookshelves, unfortunately. You're just gonna have to check out each book. Sorry about that. I don't want this video to be like 50 minutes long. Some people like that. So anyway, let's just get right on into the shelf. First item I'm going to highlight is this Funko Pop. This is Helena from Orphan Black. I think she's some sort of exclusive Funko. I usually like change around where everything is. Most of my collection I have not read yet, but a good chunk I have read on this shelf. I would like to highlight firstly The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. This is a Trojan War retelling with Patroclus, maybe, as the main narrator. It's a really good book if you're into like lyrical, historical mythology retellings. And it just outlines the relationship between him and Achilles, and it's so good. I love it. My copy is like battered to death, and the poor sticker. The next book I'm going to highlight is Warm Bodies by Isaac Marion. This is a book that the movie was based off of. It's about a zombie that's actually sentient, and it's sort of like a Romeo and Juliet-esque love story between him and a human girl. It's really good, and I also have the novella, which I have not read yet. Over here, you might notice, this is just like a kind of, it's very light, but I use it to hold my books up. It's like a cat with a bunch of flowers on it. It's just like that. So that's this shelf, and if you wanna pause it so you can try and read these. The middle top bookshelf. This shelf is mostly Rick Riordan. It's about more than 50% Rick Riordan. Let's just get into the stuff on the shelf. This is Dog Meat from Fallout 4. He's a Funko. He's very cute. I love him. So precious. And this is my Instax Mini Instant Camera that prints out the picture when you take a picture. I've actually only read the entirety of the Percy Jackson series on this shelf, and that's about it. I might as well highlight the first book in the Percy Jackson series, The Lightning Thief, which was, I've read it way back. Oh, that just doesn't look good on camera, does it? This is The Lightning Thief by Percy Jackson. This is The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan. It's part of the Percy Jackson and Olympian series. This was like the bomb when I was in 8th grade. And I got the whole series in a nice hardcover set, and I'm super pleased with it all. And I also got the Ultimate Guide and the Demigod Charles. None of the other books I've read, so I won't highlight them today. I'll just move the camera out of the way and the film to let you see what books they are. Hello, I'm on this side now. So this bookshelf here is the right topmost bookshelf, and this shelf, I've read one series off this shelf and not even completed the whole series, so this should be interesting to talk about. But anyway, this is one of the sisters from BioShock, the first game. I believe the second game as well. I've only played the first BioShock game, but I really enjoyed it. That's Daenerys right there from, obviously, Game of Thrones. And she's got a little dragon on her arm, and it's so cute. The next thing I would like to highlight on this shelf is Illuminae by Amy Kaufman and J. Kristoff. This is a sci-fi mixed media book. So what I mean by mixed media is that it's told in like case files. They're trying to put together a case file to try and charge the main corporation in this series. These 3 books are in a series. I've read Illuminae and Gemina, but I have not read Obsidio yet. That's about it for this shelf. Unfortunately, I won't go any more in depth because I obviously have not read more books. Why is it so hot in here all the time? The next shelf is the right second, no, that's not right, it's left. So this is the left second row of shelves. This is my nonfiction shelf, along with historical fiction tale tacked on to the end. I've read a few of these books. Mostly I've read the photography books. I've used a recipe from this cookbook. This isn't about what books I've read, it's about showing you the books. So I have this Funko. It's Cobalt Mercy from Overwatch. I'll just put her down here for now. These guys right here, that's Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and that's Spike. Buffy is a little too heavy, so she has to hang out back here, so I won't lift them up and show you quite yet. I also have Brienne of Tarth right here, and Baby Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy. One thing I want to highlight here is Everything is Absolutely Fine by Ruby Elliott. This book I have read recently, and Ruby Elliott is a cartoonist, that online cartoonist, and she mostly discusses mental health and stuff theme-wise in her comics, and this is kind of like a memoir / comic book of her stuff. It's really good. I have a review on my website if you want to check out more of my thoughts on it. I would really recommend this to anyone who has any inkling of interest in mental health and trigger warnings for anxiety, depression, eating disorders. Just be cautious going into something like this if you are struggling. The Petit Musée Van Gogh. This is basically like a picture by picture representative of all the paintings that are in the Van Gogh Museum. I really like Van Gogh, and this is just a cute little book. I got it in Quebec City, and it's really cute and a nice addition to my shelves. I also have How to Ruin Everything Essays by George Watsky, obviously a collection of essays. Watsky, if you don't know, is a hip-hop / rapper artist. He also built a following on YouTube. I really enjoy his music, and it was also blurred by Lin-Manuel Miranda. So that is pretty cool, and I read this book and it was very good. I would recommend it to anyone just wanting to learn some aspects of a different person's life. The next shelf is the middle shelf here. This is where I keep my poetry, my plays, and other smaller works of fiction. I have not read most of what's on this shelf, but I'll just show you what's on it. This I got from the dollar store. It's like a candle with like a flower and some rocks in it. And this is just like a fake succulent. I want to highlight this really battered copy of Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. This is my boyfriend's copy that he gave to me when he found a better edition, because if you did not know, Marcus Aurelius was a Roman emperor in ancient Rome, and he was also a philosopher. I just have like so many things dog-eared in this book. Really helped me during my mental health struggles in 2013, so that's why I've kept it and why it has so much meaning to me. So yeah, that is that shelf. So we have got our last shelf for this row. This is basically my Cassandra Clare shelf, and I have some other books sort of mixed into there. First, I'm gonna show you the little bits and bobs that are on the shelf. Firstly, we have here, this is Dean Winchester from Supernatural with First Blade. I got him in like a mystery box, and I decided to keep him because why not? I'm not really the hugest fan of Supernatural anymore. Next up is, I don't want to take these out of their case because they're hard to put back in, but these are the Mortal Instruments tarot cards. Well, the Shadowhunters Chronicles tarot cards. I don't know, I'll try and find it and put a link in the description if you want to get these and look at them. I just keep them with my Shadowhunter stuff. And then on this side, I have a bucket I got from the dollar store of just like tea lights. Sometimes I like to burn tea lights just because they're just nice to have. I like burning candles. Legends Road by Erin Bowman. This book I loved so much. I gave it 5 stars. My review is on my website, or I can link it in the description down below. A lot of people didn't really like this book, which I'm so surprised because I thought it was so great, and I really, really enjoyed the action and just it obviously gave me vibes of like Westworld and stuff because I've seen Westworld, so. And I guess that's it for this shelf. So by the way, with any shelf related things, if you have any questions or anything like that about my shelves or what's on my shelves, feel free to shoot me a question in the comments down below and I will try and answer them. Try and pick a time code where shelf shows up so I can answer it more effectively. This is my fantasy shelf. There's a lot of bits and bobs to it, so let's just get started. This is my mug filled with my bookmarks. If you would like me to do a bookmark collection video of some sort where I showcase some of my more original bookmarks, let me know in the comments down below. A lot of books on this shelf I have not read. This postcard here, I got this from Amie from Tomes with Tea. She got me this card when she sent over the books that she sent me, and she sent me this lovely postcard with a handwritten note on the back. This right here is just a stained glass flowers that my aunt made for me, and I just keep it on my bookshelf behind here. So this mug here, this is the mug that my boyfriend Chris got me from England when he first visited England back in 2012, I think. The next thing I'm going to show you on this shelf is technically it's my boyfriend's, but I keep it on my shelf. It is the Ray bobblehead Funko Pop. She has lost her stand, but that's okay because she can stand up on her own. Unlike this little guy, this is Wicket from Star Wars Return of the Jedi. I think this is Wicket. Probably. And he's just a little bobblehead. And I guess that's it for this shelf. So if you would like to take a quick peek at what's on my shelf, go ahead and pause at this point. This obviously is my Harry Potter shelf. I'm just gonna scoot you forward down a little bit so you can see. This shelf I've already read a majority of the books on, well, pretty much all of them except for Fantastic Beasts, and obviously Cursed Child does not exist ever, so it's not on this shelf because I gave my copy away. First off, we have this panda here. I don't know what his name is, but he's a panda and he's cute, so I keep him on my Harry Potter shelf because he fits. And this next item I have here is the Chocolate Frogs Mr. Ollivander card. It's like a 3D card, and I got it from England when I went to a candy shop and they had chocolate frogs, so I got this from my chocolate frog box. It was really an exciting experience to get one of these, even though I didn't get, at least I didn't get like Snape or something. I would have flipped. But anyway, these books up here, they're not Harry Potter books, but they're actually, let me just move you up here so you can see them a little bit better, because they're black. These are the Geddes and Grosset series of, what are they called? Like, just like they're kind of witchy almost. And I have not read them in their entirety, so I can't tell you if they're any good. I just have this set from my aunt. So the next thing I'm going to show you is this fake succulent here. I got this from Marshall's. It is the cutest little succulent because it has a little smiley face, and it just sits next to my Harry Potter stuff. And this, I got this from a boutique kind of in my city, in my neighborhood. This is a actual real succulent, so I have to spray this with water occasionally to water it. The Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone 20th Anniversary Edition, which is Ravenclaw, because Pottermore lied to me and put me in Slytherin when I'm actually a Ravenclaw, so I bought the Ravenclaw. I don't care what Pottermore says, I'm a Ravenclaw. Let's end it there. But this is just the UK-ish paperback edition. It has sprayed blue edges, and it's so cool because it has information about the Ravenclaw house in the introduction, and it's a little bent, but that's okay because I brought it back from England the last time I went in 2017. It's just a cute little book that I have multiple copies of now. This shelf here is the right third shelf down. So this is my young adult-ish shelf mixed in with a few other random books. This is mostly young adult. I tried to make it all contemporary, but you know how life works. This is Maeve, and she is from the Westworld, and she's my favorite. So I got a little Funko of her. And she's holding a little glass of alcohol, and she's very pretty. And Thantine Newton is probably the person I most crush on in Westworld. Anyway, the next group of Funkos I have here is from the BoJack Horseman. I still need to get Diane, but here is it mostly in its entirety. There's Princess Carolyn, BoJack Horseman obviously, and Todd. And I also have Mr. Peanut Butter, but he's stuck up here because look what happened to his foot. He fell off the shelf and his foot came off and I accidentally threw it out. It's this whole thing. He's gonna stay here now. Not much that I want to highlight that you won't already know about. I recently got the Wicked Deep, so that will be appearing in a haul in the future. Oh, and this card is from my lovely boyfriend Chris, and he got me this card for our anniversary, and I decided to stick it up here because it just fits in the theme and it looks really nice. And we've been dating for like 6 years. It's a significant anniversary. So this is more fantasy, some classic fantasy, some more contemporary fantasy, and also Green Gables book. This right here, obviously, this is Bilbo. He's a hobbit. He chills out over here. And this is, why am I spacing on her name? She's from Rocky Horror Picture Show. And I'm spacing out on her name. Starts with an M. Ugh. Signed copy of the UK edition of A Darker Shade of Magic. Yeah, so there's his signature right there. Excited to get to actually some of these books on the shelf because I've only read one of these books. This counts as 8, so there's that. This shelf is it's mostly queer LGBTQIA+ fiction, and the rest of the stuff is just random like literary fiction and really hardcore contemporary. Obviously you can see the Funkos down there. They're all from Adventure Time. From left to right, that's Finn the human, Jake the dog, Gunter, and Ice King. More Happy Than Not is really good. I'm going to be reading We Are the Ants for a book club. There's that shelf. Adult fiction shelf. This is mostly just like thrillers and adult books. This Funko here is Michonne, and this is her walkers that she carries around on a chain. She is amazing. And over there, that's Ezio from the Assassin's Creed series before it got overdone. Madness Mimic by Sarah Henstra. This is a historical fiction novel that has both romance, mystery, and it's very gothic, and I love it. It deserves more hype than it has, and it's so good, and I love it. It's my favorite thing. It's very good, and I wish more people would enjoy it. So the next shelf we are looking at is my classics, arts, and other random books shelf. This skull, this glass purple skull, is one of my favorite things ever. Tea light holder things. Yeah, these are my arcs, my small but hopefully will grow collection of arcs. I don't really have anything to showcase here because I've read some things and some things I have not read. That's that for that shelf. Just cute little red. Yeah, there we go. Look at, oh, I missed this part of the shelf, but this is just extra stuff that was tacked on to this shelf. This is my mostly a series of unfortunate events shelf, along with a few adult books. So this is Rick Grimes. He's from The Walking Dead. My boyfriend. And I also have Joy here from Inside Out. And she's so cute, but she doesn't stand up on her own. And she didn't come with a stand. So the next shelf I have here is some adult series, and also some young adult series, and tacked on to the end there. Those are my photo albums. The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. This is a really, really good book if you're looking for something dystopian and Canadian. I also really enjoy Oryx and Crake. I read this in my last year of high school and really enjoyed it. Oh, this photo album, I think. There's me and my mom and my dad. Isn't it cute? I was so cute. What happened? Now we're moving on to the final 3 shelves. Dun dun dun. This shelf is just my Walking Dead / pop-up books / some French books here, and some coloring books and my yearbooks, which are turned to the back because you don't want to see them. These are all my Walking Dead volumes. Pretty much book 1 to book 14. And the Walking Dead thing there, that's the pop-up book. So is a Harry Potter and Game of Thrones pop-up book, French and English dictionary, some French books, coloring book. So there's that shelf. Nothing really that interesting to it. This is my George R. R. Martin shelf. So it contains, this is all of my Game of Thrones books, which I can pull out so you can actually see them. They are the leather-bound editions. So it's all 5 books that are out currently. in the actual Song of Ice and Fire series. So I'm just gonna push it back with my foot because why not? And I also have the Knight of the Seven Kingdoms and the World of Ice and Fire. Moving on to the next shelf, which is the last shelf. Graphic novels shelf. It includes bind-ups and trades, and it also includes some extra little doodads there, which I'll show you. I just have some sheet protectors, which I use to protect some of my books, and I also have my summative for my final project for a creative writing class, of which I made and stuff, and I wrote everything. So that is that, and one day I'll probably redo it just to see how bad it is. So yeah, this is my bookshelves. I will cut to a clip back to me, and I'll say goodbye and all that stuff. So this is my shelves. So that is my wonderful bookshelf tour. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and gave you a little insight on my background and what's on my shelves. So like this video if you liked it, hit subscribe, and because YouTube is buggy as all heck, hit that notification bell to get notified when I post new videos. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye!